Hi everyone, welcome to the Airstream Chronicles. You're here with Rich, and today's video is actually being produced at Hovenweep National Monument near Cortez, Colorado. So I'm right on the Colorado-Utah border. Now this is a dry camping park, so there are no hookups, no water, no electric, and I came out here to really give a good test of the Airstream's new solar system. So I got here last night, seeing some of the video from my arrival, and a storm actually had chased me into Hovenweep National Monument. So by the time I pulled in and unhitched, we had some pretty heavy downpours and extreme winds. One of the really cool things about this trip, I've run into the folks at currentlywandering.com, Sam and Jess and their 3 children. Totally unplanned. I saw this past weekend that they were coming to Hovenweep, and dropped them a note to let them know that I was coming up on Monday. So the whole reason I'm out here, other than the fact that I just like to travel too, was to test out the new solar installation and see really how well the mobile office does being completely unplugged. So that's what we've been doing. So last night I tried running the batteries down as much as I could. I actually turned the heat on because it was a little bit chilly out there. And even turning the heat on, I got up this morning and the battery plant was about 88%. So I didn't really run the batteries down too much, and the heat did kick on a good bit last night. So this morning I've been watching and monitoring. Right now we're at 8:53 a.m. Arizona time, so 9:53 a.m. Colorado and Utah time, since Arizona doesn't change the clocks. And I'm just about back at 100% on the power in the batteries right now. So yeah, for the really big question, can you really work from the road? The short answer is yes. For certain professions, you absolutely can. Tech work is one of those professions. And the video that you're seeing right now is actually me earlier this morning responding to one of my clients. I had to do a quick update and page removal for them and menu removal because they were getting rid of a service on their business. So very quickly and easily, I was able to address my client's needs, and you know where I am, out in a gorgeous location. So the small mini office does work well. Sometimes I do want a little more space. But since we've made the changes in the interior of the Airstream and made the workstation area, it's much easier for me to get work done. Later in the morning, I was actually on a conference call, so I gave a wave to you, the folks watching the video. And as you can see, I'm sitting there chatting away on a quick conference call with another client. Now, being able to work from the road isn't a new thing, to be honest. In 1998, from the town of Sandown, New Hampshire, where I used to live, I was able to operate the regional telecommunications switch, a Lucent switch, for my employer, part of AT&T Wireless. So I could be sitting in my downstairs living room connecting in to that particular telecom switch. So why couldn't I do it from the road? Absolutely no reason why I couldn't. So for tech professionals, photographers, writers, and various other professions, you absolutely can work from the road. And as you can see, I'm sitting here this morning doing work, and right now I'm recording this video from the Airstream. It's really about what's important to you as far as trading one type of space for another type of space. So while my office space and home space is limited, as you can see, what's out my door is kind of unlimited. There have been times in my travels where I've forgotten where I parked the night before, and when I woke up in the morning and opened the door, I was kind of surprised and then said, oh yeah, I'm in Santa Fe, New Mexico now, or oh yeah, I'm in Victor, Idaho, or oh yeah, I'm in Salem, Oregon. So working mobile has some benefits. Like I said, there are trade-offs. Limited space, so you're limited on what you can bring along with you for your creature comforts. But the exchange is being able to have incredible locations where you're working from. In 2014, I spent a summer on a lake working with clients, and then later in that season, I found myself in Dahlonega, Georgia at the start of the Appalachian Trail, and right after that, back in Cortez, Colorado to work with an existing client, and onward to Prescott, Arizona to work with North Air Aviation. So working from the road is possible, and the biggest part is, what are you willing to trade off? As you can see with my Airstream setup and now with our new solar setup, I can basically go anywhere there's network signal and do my job. The best part, when I'm done doing my job, I get to go out and enjoy some pretty amazing places, as you're seeing here. Thanks for stopping by and watching the video. Hope it was informative and helpful to you, and we'll see you next time at the airstreamchronicles.com.